Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. For all those that can stand, if you would please join me by standing, and we were going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. My name is Judith Atkinson, and I have the honor of serving as Vice President of Student Services and Chief Student Affairs Officer. Tonight, joining me on the platform are Mr. Gene Concordia, Chair, Board of Trustees, Dr. Frederick Keating, President, Rowan College of South Jersey, Stephanie Barger, graduating student, Equine Science, Med option, Xavier Gonzalez, Biological Science, Health Science, Dr. James Pacone, Vice President, Chief Administrative Officer, Cumberland Campus, Esther Rodriguez, Program Director, NSF, HSI STEM, and Advisor for Kappa Epsilon Chapter of the Tri Alpha Honor Society, Eric Burrell, EOF Manager and Advisor, Kappa Epsilon Chapter of the Tri Alpha Honor Society, Al-Marie Jones, Vice President, Chief Diversity Officer, Dr. Brendan Rickards, Provost and Vice President, Academic Services, Heather Simmons, Vice President, Career and Technical Education and Workforce Development, Josh Piddington, Vice President, Chief Information Officer, Dominic Berchichelli, Vice President, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Len Dawes, Board of Trustee, Dr. Susan Hall, Dean, Nursing and Health Professions, Jan Hanselman, Dean, Behavioral Sciences, Law and Justice, Social Justice, Dr. Dominic Puggi, Dean, Business Studies, Bridget Satchel, Dean, Career and Technical Education, and joining us later, perhaps Dr. Paul Rufino, Dean of Educational, Behavioral Sciences and Humanities.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here today to celebrate the induction of new members into the Alpha 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 Honor Society, recognizing the academic achievement of first-generation college students. We are Esther Rodriguez and Eric Burrell, co-advisors of this chapter, Kappa Epsilon, and both of us are first-generation college students within our families.
Good evening. Everyone, please join us in welcoming the president of Rowan College of South Jersey, Dr. Frederick Keating, who will accept the charter and offer some brief remarks. President Keating, on behalf of the Alpha 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 organization established this day at Rowan College of South Jersey, we present to you the Kappa Epsilon chapter of this organization.
Thank you very much. Thanks for what you guys are doing. Yes. Put it together.
Okay.
Eric, stay with me. If you guys would, I'm going to respond. The instructions are to respond. On behalf of this college, I am pleased and honored to accept this charter and to support the establishment of this organization here and for other institutions to follow. Thank you very much on behalf of the college. Thank you very much. I forgot that this is a formal induction for the first time to have an honor society become a component part of this institution in this college. And as my wife said to me today, you're preaching to the choir. I said, yeah, because I'm a member of that choir. I too am a first-generation student, proudly so. We've talked about this before here as a college family with our friends and associates that share this evening. And yes, this was a conversation that I had with Judy maybe a year or so ago when I first heard of such a thing as a first-generation honor society, asked why we don't have it, and we thought we just never looked into it. And when you do look, and it's on the back, I believe, of your program, there is a list of all the colleges and universities in, I think, New Jersey that have an Alpha Alpha Alpha, or in our case, Kappa Epsilon, our chapter honor society for first-generation students here in New Jersey. So we're proud tonight to accept the National Charter acceptance, to be a chapter of, and to have it operational now on the campus. The sad part is that the timing of this induction caught right up against the end of the year with regard to commencement. And everyone has other things, and we have activities every night, but we wanted to get this in. So to the students that are here, I think this will be student and that'll be staff. To the students that are here, again, congratulations on induction. Congratulations on being a part of something larger than the everyday occurrence of what the idea of trying to attend and achieve at higher ed. Thank you for finding your way to this college and joining us as the recognition, the first induction of class into Alpha 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 or Kappa Epsilon. So the best we can offer to you is, now that you have this honor society consideration, partake. I hope you'll be at commencement next week, whichever campus you're on. Please consider, if you haven't, even if it's too late, it's never too late, just come. Be a part of the commencement for your family and honor this consideration, wear it proudly as we all will, and take that on to the next step of your journey. Part of the beauty of how we put this Institute for First Generation together is we have an honor society at its core. My family and I have expressed the interest in a scholarship endowment, which we have done. Proud to be part of that. Ocean Bank in southern New Jersey has awarded us, through Mike Chando's work, the $30,000 First to Go Ocean Bank scholarship consideration. And we also have the foundation of Gloucester County promising the idea that our golf tournament in the fall, the proceeds will go to this honor society. So we have a good footing financially to establish the program. Unfortunately, not in a position of time or available funds to award a scholarship literally to the inaugural group because of the timing. You have completed your studies here. So with all of that in mind, we also have attached it in transfer to Flying First, the program at Rowan University. So if you are any of you going to Rowan? There is a head shake and 3 hands. Yeah, 4? We should talk later because we can plug you into that, because that organization is there waiting for you to arrive, and encourage you greatly tonight as a result of induction here to pass that on as an Alpha 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 at Rowan University and become part of their Flying First Institute, and what we can see what that'll give you in support as you arrive at that campus in the fall. So we'll talk later about that one. To my colleagues, preaching to the choir, we're all in this together. When we put out the call, or Judy did, you can see from the program that we had a large number of people who work and teach here and work on the staff that are first-generational students as well when they began their journey to move into higher education. And there is some comfort and understanding that, you know, you are among friends when you look at yourself and look at what you've done. The concept of a first gen to me is very simple, having lived through it. And every one of you has that story. You sat at a table probably in your house with hopefully parents or guardians, and you discussed as the first one in that family, what is this thing called college? Do I go? Can I go? Should I go? What's the return for me? Is it worth it? How do we afford it? How do you get there? And in my case, where is it? The one that I chose. And I was lucky. I say this all the time when I have the chance to talk about the first generational experience and the one that I had gone through. I had no idea what I was doing, and it was just the luck of an individual at a college who reached out to me and said, you know, come up, let's talk, and let's be a part of it, and we'll guide you through the application and the registration and the financial aid and the place of someplace to live. Fortunately, unfortunately, that message was mine, and I messed up most of it and ended up off campus living in somebody's house, not knowing how to get to the college 3 miles away on my first day, except to hitchhike, which you did back in that day, and tried to find it. Were it not for a basketball coach and a basketball team that took me under their wing and said, "Sit down, son, we got to have a little conversation as to what you do, how you do it, how you schedule your time, how you get the support you need, how you get a meal, forgetting to sign up for a ticket, for a meal pass and whatnot. And, oh, by the way, we think we can get you in a dormitory so you don't have to hitchhike home at 8 o'clock every night." So that's how bad it was for me. You're going to have some of those same stories. Some of these people have already had that experience. So it is different, first generation. It is different. And it's not easy because, again, those conversations of, well, I did it, let me show you how to do it, they're not there in your homes. So congratulations for those of you who just got through the net. You made it. For those of you who already got through many nets and we're here tonight to celebrate each other, congratulations as well, and I'm thrilled to have all of you as we preach to the choir. I'm thrilled and proud to be a first-generation student myself. So we're putting the Institute together, better late than never. We have it in place. We already have people coming to us, more so that work here. Hopefully when we re-engage a new class of students next September, we'll make this honor society known along with Phi Theta Kappa and student government and some of our lead organization for student involvement, put some flesh around it of mentorship and support that'll come from here so that we guide each other and guide the students that are entrusted to come here by their family and make sure that the pathway we provide is one that leads to success. So thank you for the opportunity. Personally, thrilled to be able to do this as the president of this institution, to accept this charter, and now we have this organization of student leadership and student consideration of an honor society, nationally recognized, and our partner institution led us into this, so now it's a package deal with a pathway. So congratulations to all of you, to all of us, family members that have come, that have supported in best you can to recognize the success that your home now has, and good luck, and carry the same emotion and independent characteristic forward. Knock on your own doors and figure it out, because it's coming around to being that's what it'll take anyway. So good luck, okay? And again, congratulations, and thank you all. We're very proud to now have an honor society as part of the culture of our institution. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Keating. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Gene Concordia, Board Chair, to say a few words.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to welcome you to Rowan College of South Jersey. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I would like to thank all of you for joining us this evening to recognize the formation of a new honor society, Alpha Alpha Alpha, or Tri Alpha, which recognizes the academic achievement of first-generation college students. To our honorees, I extend my sincere congratulations to each one of you from the entire board. You've worked hard to achieve your educational goals. This is your night. Congratulations again to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, President Keating, and thank you, Gene. And now for the induction ceremony. To be eligible for Alpha Alpha Alpha, first-generation students must be part-time or full-time and must have at least 30 credits towards an associate degree. They must have an overall GPA of 3.2 or better, and neither parent nor step-parent nor legal guardian could have completed a bachelor's degree.
The history and principles of Alpha Alpha Alpha. On the cover of your program is the logo or key, which includes the number 2018, the year in which Alpha Alpha Alpha, or Tri Alpha for short, was founded. The logo is a star in the center of several circles, indicating the various communities in which you are a part. the community of RCSJ, the community of Gloucester and Cumberland, and the community of the wider region and wider world. The star represents you as the star in your family, lighting the way for others to follow your lead into higher education, just as the stars in the heavens above have guided mariners and travelers in days of old. Remember that you are this beacon of light to someone else, and you have a responsibility to lead others to the light.
The pin, which you will receive as part of your induction, includes the logo as well as the words First Gen, so that everyone who sees you wearing this pin will recognize the importance of this journey for you. Unfortunately, the official pin is on back order from national headquarters, and we will be sure to make sure you receive it when it arrives. So, tonight, we will be giving you a different pin, one that says Rowan College of South Jersey, so that everyone who sees you wearing this pin will recognize your affiliation with this great institution. The cord, which you will receive, is blue and gray, using the colors of Moravian College, where the society was founded. The colors are intertwined to demonstrate the connection we will all have with each other.
The initiation pledge. Would those who are to be inducted into this honor society please stand? Being first can be hard. Being first can be scary. Being first can be exciting. As part of the first generation in your family to go to college, you are a source of pride and guidance to others. By accepting membership in the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you recognize your responsibility to your family and to future generations of first. To finish what you started, to be their compass, leading them to their destination when the way seems uncertain, to be their light in the darkness, and to support others in their own journeys of firsts. By accepting membership in the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you accept the obligation of thanking those who paved the way before you and who made this journey possible for you. By accepting membership in the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you accept the responsibility of helping others as you have been helped, or as you perhaps wish you had been helped, to serve as mentors and guides for the next group of students to step foot on a college campus as their first in their family or circle of friends. By accepting membership in the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you have an obligation to take pride in your achievements and share your story so that others learn of your accomplishments and can share in the joy of your successes. If you accept these responsibilities, please respond, I do. I do. You may be seated. 3, right. Go this way. Okay. This way.
So students, as your name is called, you're going to get in line, you're going to come over to the side, and as I call your name, you'll approach the table, you'll receive your cord and pin, then you'll proceed over to the podium to sign the registry. After that, you pick up your certificate and have your photo taken. Okay. Aaliyah Collins. Demetrius DeMarco. Renee Foster. Logan Hanna. Iris Hernandez Perez. Rachel Castera. Okay, you two can go down. Terry Morelli. Mariah Rivera. Julia Royale. Tommy Tarpey. Stephanie Barger. Xavier Gonzalez. Okay. Leniqua Gray. Lisa D'Amico. Leslie Cora. Marisol Perez Cruz. So each year, chapter of Alpha 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 may invite an alumni to be members of the society. To be considered an alumni member should themselves be a first-generation college student who were graduates of the institution prior to the founding of this chapter. This year, our chapter would like to recognize Mr. Gene Concordia. Gene Concordia, like all of you, was a first-generation college student. Gene attended Clearview Regional High School, graduating in 1970, and from there went on to Gloucester County College, now RCSJ. Earning his associate degree, he then transferred to Glassboro State, currently Rowan University, as a member of the first graduating class of the business school. Gene began his career in pharmaceutical packaging and continues to work that sector at DWK Life Sciences, who was notably designated as an essential production distribution of vaccine glass vials that were used during the pandemic. Because Gene has always believed in giving back to his community, over the years he has served as on the Clearview School Board, as a member of GCIT Board, and currently has been the RCSJ Board of Trustee member for about 22 years and has been our chairman for a lot of those years, good percentage of them. In conversation, he indicated his mother instilled the drive for education from a very early age. His mother always wanted to be a teacher, but she lost her parents at the age of 16 and had to drop out of school to take care of 4 siblings. Unfortunately, she never had to get to realize her dream, but from this example that his parents set, he has learned a lot about the drive and motivates him in his life: patience, paying forward, and community service. Gene is a lifelong resident of New Jersey, has raised, alongside his wife of 46 years, 3 daughters, all of whom are in education careers, and currently enjoys entertaining 7 grandchildren. Gene, tonight we would like to celebrate your accomplishments as a first-generation college student and our first alumni recipient. Could you please join me at the podium, where you will receive your certificate, your cord, and your pen. Thank you so much, Gene. Thank you. Also, each year, the Alpha Alpha Alpha, we may invite 1 to 2 honorary members of the society. To be considered, honorary members should themselves have been a first-generation college student who were an integral part of the success of this institution prior to the founding of this chapter, and who exemplify what a first-generation college graduate can achieve in their lifetime. This year, Alpha 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 is pleased to recognize Dr. Frederick Keating, president of Rowan College of South Jersey. Frederick Keating, president, was the first president of Rowan College of South Jersey on July 2019, taking the helm of the new regional college following the merger of Rowan College at Gloucester County and Cumberland County College. From 2012 to 2019, he served as the RCSJ's 7th president. A distinguished educational leader with more than 30 years' experience in higher education as an adjunct faculty member at LaSalle and Rutgers University, Dr. Keating has been recognized for his academic service and innovative leadership. Under his guidance and in collaboration with the college's stakeholders, RCSJ built a unique partnership with Rowan University as our flagship partner, which now boasts being the first community college in New Jersey to house a medical school, Rowan Virtua SOM, on our campus. His commitment to putting students first recently earned RCSJ the distinguished as a 2025 Aspen Prize Top 150 Colleges. This is a pretty big deal. Dr. Keating is also a first-generation student, as you'd heard earlier, who is proud to be here this evening to announce that Kappa Epsilon chapter is our new part of the new Alpha 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 Honor Society. So Dr. Keating, tonight we'd like to celebrate you and all your accomplishments as a first-generation college graduate. And if you could please join me at the podium, I will present you with your certificate.
Thank you.
Your cord. Okay. Right. And your pin. There you go. Thank you.
Let me get a picture.
Okay.
Come on.
Thank you. Okay, now for the faculty and staff. Same instructions. Please, in a line, proceed down the side. You'll come to the table. You'll get your cord. You'll get your pen. You'll go over there and sign the registry. And then you will pick up your certificate and have a lovely picture. Yeah, thank you. As an institution, RCSJ is committed to serving first-generation college students. RCSJ welcomes first-generation college graduates to the faculty and staff positions. Like you, these faculty and staff blazed a trail to higher education for their families and serve now as role models for you, our first-generation students. In recognizing their accomplishments, we demonstrate that being the first to attend college is one thing, finishing is another. While mentoring and assisting others in that position may be some of the best service that a first-generation college graduate can provide. At this time, admit to Alpha 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 the following first-generation college graduates on our faculty and staff with all the rights and privileges of full membership in our organization. Kylene Arcaney. Stella Barber. Jennifer Bates. Victoria Bowman. Michael Chando. Catherine Clark. Natasha Cordero. Sandra Evans. Philip Golden. Susan Hall. Jeanette Iverson Rattle. Corinda McFadden. Migdalia Mercado. Cody Miller. Susan Nardelli. Christine Ogan. Jamie Romanowskis. Jennifer Riggio. Megan Rutler. Christine Schwinn. Katarina Thompson. Jose Torres. Alejandra Valencia. Samantha Van Coy and Quinn. Or Finn. Esther and Eric, if you would please join me on the podium. All right, Esther, please accept the certificate. And awesome. As we go. And Eric, please accept all these gifts. All right. And
Okay, Judy, please accept cords
thank you.
and your pen and your
Thank you.
certificate.
Thank you. All right, everyone.
At this time, Alpha wishes to welcome Stephanie Barger and Xavier Gonzalez, our two speakers.
Good evening, faculty, honored guests, and fellow students. As the youngest of 7 children, it is with profound gratitude and humility that I stand before you today as a first-generation college student, honored to be inducted into the Tri Alpha National Honor Society. This moment is not just a personal achievement, but a testament to the sacrifices, dreams, and aspirations of my family, whose unwavering support has been my guiding light on this journey. Our paths to this stage have been marked by resilience, determination, and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. We have embraced the challenges of blazing trails where none existed before. We have confronted obstacles head-on, knowing that each hurdle overcome brings us one step closer to our dreams. As we gather to celebrate academic excellence, let us also celebrate the diversity of experiences and backgrounds that have brought us here all tonight. As first-generation students, we all know that the journey of this stage has been filled with challenges and triumphs. Some of us have navigated unfamiliar terrain, balancing academic pursuits with work and family responsibilities. Others have overcome financial barriers and societal expectations to pursue our passions and dreams. Regardless, we have all overcome barriers of doubt and uncertainty, fueled by determination to carve out our destinies and pursue our passion. Each hurdle surmounted, each milestone achieved, has been a testament to the resilience and strength that define the first-generation experience. We as first-gen students embody the determination and courage required to navigate uncharted territories. Each step of our journey, from overcoming financial obstacles to embracing academic challenges, has been a testament to our commitment to education and personal growth. We carry with us the hopes and dreams of our families, the legacy of perseverance, and the belief in the power of education. As members of the Tri Alpha National Honor Society, we are entrusted with a sacred duty to uphold the values of excellence, integrity, and community. Let us embrace this responsibility with open hearts and open minds, knowing that our actions have the power to create positive change in the world. Let us remember that true greatness lies not in what we achieve for ourselves, but in how we uplift and empower those around us. As we embark on this new chapter of our journey, let us draw inspiration from the words of Helen Keller, who said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." Let us forge bonds of friendship and collaboration that transcend boundaries and unite us in our shared pursuit of knowledge and excellence. I extend my deepest gratitude to the Tri Alpha National Honor Society, Eric Burrell, Dr. Keating, and the Board of Trustees for this incredible honor. May we continue to learn, grow, and lead with integrity, resilience, and compassion, leaving a legacy that inspires others to reach for the stars. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to begin by first thanking the Board of Trustees and a special thanks to Dr. Keating, Esther Rodriguez, and Judy Atkinson for allowing me to speak today at our induction ceremony. It is an honor as a first-generation student to express the challenges that I have overcome and to emphasize the representation that Tri Alpha Honor Society will be able to bring forth moving forward. As a student, and as a child of 4, I have faced many challenges, and I'd like to pull out a certain word that Stephanie had mentioned in her speech as well, uncertainty. As I began as a student, uncertainty was a word that just kept occurring over and over again. And as a first-generation student, we have to learn to continue to persevere and push aside that uncertainty, because we have our parents to make proud, and not only that, but we have ourselves to continue building a reputation for. The Tri Alpha Honor Society is not only a mark of achievement for us, but it is also a reminder for us as first-generation students that we are doing well enough, we are working hard enough, and we will continue to persevere as we continue in our professional and our academic journeys. As a first-generation student, it's very easy for us to think, we're not working hard enough, maybe we're not doing the best that we can, but Tri Alpha Honor Society is a reminder of that. And I know that it will continue to do that for future generations that continue to break these boundaries, to break these stigmas, and to continue to overcome the challenges that many think prevent us from succeeding and moving forward in the future. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Stephanie and Xavier, for those very fine words. In closing, let's give all of our inductees a final round of applause. In closing, take a moment to look around you. Around your full circle here. You are the star in the middle of someone else's circle, just as you are in the circle surrounding someone else's star. You are all connected here in this society and in this community. But remember, as Shakespeare once said, it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Go forth and live in the light.
Now, we ask you to please join us in the foyer for some light refreshments. Thank you for coming tonight.